could this be the beginning of trouble for Reno Omokri, who was nominated for non-career ambassadorship? So, according to reports, the assembly is divided over Reno Omokri's nomination by the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, it is being reported that, the SP that actually pushed for the nomination of Reno Omokri, I'm talking about the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, based on the fact that, okay, he worked for him, according to what Sarah reported, is now the person that is pushing some loyalist of him for Reno Omokri to be removed. Now, whether Reno Omokri remains or not is not even a problem to me. But the thing is that, the beauty of seeing how, karma visit these individuals is really, really, enjoyable. Now, the core essence of, the call for Reno Omokri to be removed is based on, the remark about the number one INEC appointed person, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where he called him a drug baron during the time of the whole Chicago problem. So, at this point in time, Reno is sitting on a very hot seat, like, he's one leg in, one leg out in this whole thing. And I tell you the truth, a lot of Nigeria care less. In fact, they even the phrase made a deal with the Reno Omokri. Now, before I get to report what, the Saharas, gave us with regards to this whole new development, I'm going to show us the video of the parents, from Niger State that took to the street to protest yesterday. And that's over, the kidnap of the children in the Niger State school. I'm going to show us that video and then we'll be back. Honestly, it's really, heartbreaking. It's heart-wrenching watching, watch this family go through so much pain.
We heard bangings on our gates and the children wailing, crying, and we heard voices saying in Hausa, meaning that we should pack the children and get money. We were there until after maybe there about 4, we heard a kind of a helicopter hovering around, and we were not sure who was in the helicopter. Like, we were afraid, probably they were even bandits, but we didn't know, so it hovered for some minutes. I'm not sure it was up to 30 minutes, no. Just hovered around, and at a certain point we didn't hear it again, so that was how it was. But then, the helicopter came after we heard them driving off. They drove off, we heard the sound of cars, but we couldn't tell how many cars were there, and bikes. And they sounded so many, overwhelming, that we couldn't tell about the numbers.
I'm very sad that the children up to now, they are not yet back. All I'm pleading at this moment is for the government to please, and all those who are touched by this incident, to please look for ways of how to rescue these children back to us and our staff. That is all I'm pleading for at this moment. Nothing more than that.
You see, one of the reasons why I felt that dinner was unnecessary, because if you say you are celebrating because of the release of the girls, we still have children right there with the kidnappers in their hideout yet to be released. And then you expect the parents to not get furious. You were having dinner. Parents were busy protesting. Why? Because they stormed the school as at Friday, and what did they get? To find out how far, only to discover from the list, the number of missing students, that it is 260 something. And when I get mind, they organized dinner. Dinner to celebrate what exactly is still what I'm trying to wrap my head around. Because you cannot say, oh, it's victory because the girls returned. There are still some children. So will you celebrate one and while others remain there? And even since the day of the ones from the KB got released, what is now the effort? What has been the effort of the government to secure the release of the other ones in the other school that is left? What is the effort of the government? So far, so good. It's just like I said, they just relax because they don't come out the ones where they maga. The ones where they Niger from the St. Mary's Comprehensive School. How about those ones? Yet you have the boss to celebrate. I pity people who actually believe that this government do care for them, care about them. I pity those individuals. Because every day you see something that will make you to believe that the government of the day don't care. Yet some people believe they care. And then they will write out well-written script. Sometimes it's not even well-written. They will come and give it to you. And then you just applaud and say, yes, it's true. The government is working. Are you not the most foolish person? Much more foolish than the person that came out to give you the speech of hope. Are you not more stupid and foolish than the person? You were seeing the handwriting on the wall. Somebody will be celebrating the bag of rice is now 70,000 naira and it's now 60,000 or it's now 50 something thousand. How much was the bag of rice before these people took over for you to be jubilating? Parents were busy suffering, protesting under the scorching sun for this one where they too much like this. It can't be for the northern region. Then some people were busy enjoying dinner. And you say, many Nigerians don't place curses on these people. Please, the government, they know what their duty is. Securing the lives and property of the people is very important. Then, so fear they catch them. They know what they are doing is evil. That is why you find them, telling, oh, don't remove the police from us. So they've already made threat that they are going to start kidnapping politicians. You know you don't want to find yourself there, but you feel okay for kids to be there. How many days now? You recovered 51. How about the remaining 260 something now that they said is missing? Still there. The same day. No. This government, wickedness did their bloodstream. They are highly, highly wicked. No form of pity, no form of sympathy, no form of empathy. Please, let the parents continue to protest. If possible, this is a time that we should see civil society group and even the NLC, for goodness sakes. They should also join in this. Because this year is getting out of hand. Thank you so much. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Now, let me read out what the media reported. Now, according to Saharas, there is mounting tension in the Nigerian Senate following the nomination of social media commentator and former presidential aide Reno Omokri as an ambassadorial nominee, an appointment that has triggered factional battles and the shutdown of the lawmakers' WhatsApp group. Omokri was among the 32 names forwarded to the Senate for confirmation, but his inclusion has provoked a storm, especially over his past public criticism of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, including a controversial remark in which he once labeled the president a drug baron. Multiple parliamentary sources told Sahara reporters that Senate President Godswill Akpabio was instrumental in pushing Omokri's name forward, allegedly as a reward for political work Omokri had done for him. Meanwhile, in an unexpected twist, Akpabio is said to be mobilizing his loyalists to oppose the same nominee he helped elevate. The Senate President had nominated Omokri as a reward for the hatchet job he did for him, one source disclosed. However, Akpabio is rallying some of his clique to screen Omokri out on the claim that he once attacked Tinubu and called him a drug baron. Another source revealed that Senator Osita Ungu of Enugu West has taken a lead role in mobilizing resistance against Omokri. Ungu has allegedly been reaching out to colleagues, urging them to reject the nominee on grounds of impropriety, arguing that anyone who made such serious allegations against a sitting president cannot credibly represent Nigeria on the global stage. Senator Osita Ungu representing Enugu West Senatorial District, is reported to be rallying senators to reject a mockery, with sources revealing that Ngo has been attacking colleagues against the move. Senator Osita Ngo, representing Enugu West Senatorial District, is reported to be rallying senators to reject a mockery. An insider noted Ngo has been attacking colleagues against the move. The disagreements reportedly spiraled into a larger internal crisis when a Senate WhatsApp group used for routine communication among lawmakers was abruptly locked after arguments over Omokri's nomination intensified. Senator Ungu, said to be one of the administrators of the group, allegedly disabled responses to prevent further confrontations. This angered several senators who insisted they had been silenced, but Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, a vocal figure in the Senate, publicly confronted Ungu over the group shutdown and demanded that he reopen the platform and restore comments that had been deleted during the altercation. Now, this is Natasha Akpoti's tweet. Dear Senator Osita Ungu of Enugu West Senatorial District, you will open responses in the Senators WhatsApp forum and repost my deleted comments. Else, I will bring the discussion to the public domain. Look, I just want this thing to linger because I want to check something. Reno or mockery, I want to see if he's going to beg or if he's going to start singing praises of every, member in the house that is against his nomination. Possibly for them to have a change of mind. Come to think of it, Wike, Tinubu, Akpabio, and their lives, they're just playing games, politics with the lives of millions of citizens and our economy. For how long will these individuals keep rewarding corruption, keep rewarding impunity? Oh, I forgot. They are also corrupt, so there's no way they can ever appoint upright individuals. When leadership, governance become a thing of paddy, trust me, the people no go ever deliver. They will not. Worse still, when these individuals employ people, characters like them, nothing will ever come out. Not be swear. As much as we want Nigeria to be great, I don't think it's going to come under this administration. Go and look at how they are living. If people will get mind, they organize dinner. Meanwhile, families say they cry, they roll for ground over their children, we probably never eat in the last couple of days. And up till now, the army never tell us how far with the remaining people there. They just recover 51. It's okay. With 260 something still missing. If they can have the mind to be celebrating at a time like this, you suppose know the level of wickedness within the veins of those people, their bloodstream. I don't care whether they drop Reno or they accept Reno. What I want to see is the Reno's line of reaction, because already don't tell us say, principle no dey my dictionary. I don't have it. So I want to see how he's going to beg and crawl. Because it be like say me and you self don't even better pass these individuals. Going about licking butt just so they can take from the coffin. The coffers have been how did they speak up? Going about licking butt just so they can steal, eat that money that this government is busy looting. Shame on the lives of Reno Omokri. In fact, I want to see more woes before him. I want to see it. I will not be surprised if they go ahead, because after all, Daniel Boala said all the things he said. And what happened? No being still there. Then he continued with the singing of praise. Like I said, I don't care, but I want to see that frustration and see if he will come out to beg. The next thing, he will tweet for forgiveness. Shameless he-goat. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click on the notification bell the moment you subscribe. That way you get to know as soon as I publish. Thank you so much, guys, for all the love. Thank you for the immense support. God bless you richly. Do enjoy the rest of your day, and see you guys in my other videos.